Yo, what the fuck is up, internet? This is your boy Dre Jr., aka Drake of Chirac, and welcome back to another video. As you can see from the title of this video and from all the news and the hype over social media, NBA 2K18 is coming out, and they released the new cover athlete for the pre-order packs, and it's Shaquille O'Neal. Now, before I start anything in this video, I just want to say that this video is going to be a wish list video, which means that everything that I asked for in this video is my own personal opinion, what I think should be in 2K18, and I've spent so much time putting together this wish list or whatever and stuff like that, and I just hope it kind of translates into the final version into the game, and hopefully what I asked for gets into the game, because even though they might be on the last final like stages of making the game, some of the things that I've asked for in this video might translate over into the game, and it doesn't hurt putting in your own critique about a game, because at the end of the day, we're giving them our money. If we want something in the game, they should put it inside the game, because it's our money that they're taking. But anyway, yeah, let's get started with the video, man. So one of my main gripes for 2K18, one of my main gripes for 2K17 was the defensive side of the ball, and I personally believe that this needs to be a must in 2K18. They need to work on the overall defensive side of the ball, where it needs to be. It doesn't need to be pointless to play defense, because a lot of times you would drape somebody in contact, and no matter what, they'll still be able to make it. And no, I just didn't understand that type of logic. Like, nobody in this game is Steph Curry. Not everybody can make shots in and out of contact, and I know it varies case by case, and I understand it's just a case by case thing. But when it gets to the point where no in or out of contact, they'll do it every single time, and it's very consistent. Like, sometimes they'll make it, one time they miss, one time they make, one time they miss, another time they miss, another time they make it. Like, it doesn't matter the fact that they can do it, and I'm not mad at the fact that they can do it, but the fact that they're able to do it at a consistent level is just super annoying. And I personally believe that needs to be a #1 concern in 2K18, is the defensive side of the ball better, and it actually matters for you to play defense inside of 2K18, instead of, you don't have to play defense in order to make somebody miss. Sometimes it'll usually just be them, and if they don't miss, and they don't have a mistake and try to miss, they'll make every single shot. Doesn't matter where you are on the floor. And I just believe that needs to be the #1 concern in 2K18, is just the defensive side of the ball. All right, so the second thing that I personally wanted to be put inside the game, and this is very general as far as like what I want in 2K18, but as far as it goes, I want to be unique. I want 2K to push a memo where everybody's unique, everybody is different, type of like that style. Everybody has their own sort of style, how they dribble the ball. Everybody is different, and I feel like they need to push that in NBA 2K, where everybody is different. Because as far as NBA 2K17 goes, everybody was basically the same. Everybody had the same body types. Everybody had the same type of dribbling moves. Everybody was just the same, and there was no diversity as far as like how everybody looked, how everybody dressed, how everybody looked. Like, everybody was the same, and I believe that they need to push that individuality inside of NBA 2K18. Just because it's a basketball game. NBA 2K calls themselves the most realistic simulation game ever. But if they cannot push that I am unique, I'm different type of memo, then they'll never be that. They'll never be one of the best simulation games ever. And I never looked at NBA 2K like that, because they've always did things that they never pushed that individuality type of memo where everybody is different, everybody is unique. And they need to push that in NBA 2K18, where I want to be able to make my person skinnier. I want to be able to make my person bigger. I want to be able to have different hairstyles, to wear different clothes. I want to be able to do different things. I want to have a different running animation, a different dribbling animation, a dribbling style where certain, like, I dribble a certain way, maybe is a lot more flashier than all the other ones. I might dribble a certain like a basic type of dribble set, and it doesn't have to necessarily pertain to what type of size ups I do, but it pertains to the way in which I do it. So for instance, James Harden has a certain type of dribbling style where he basically, his is not as flashy as what's the word, Kyrie Irving, but it's more relaxed type of like a dribbling style, but he's still able to get the job done. And they need to push that in the NBA 2K18, where different type of dribbling styles, where sometimes I might dribble a little bit more relaxed, then I have a lot of faster type of flashy type of style to my dribbling style and stuff like that. I need to have a different running animation where I might run with like a hunchback. Sometimes I run straight up. I might swing my arms when I'm running down the court. Something that promotes individuality and diversity in a basketball game that doesn't have it. I just want it to be different, and they need to push that in NBA 2K18. And another main gripe that I have with 2K17 is I'm pretty sure a lot of people have the same type of issue that I have with 2K17 as far as the difficulty, but the difficulty in 2K17 is absolutely ridiculous. All right, and to put this in example, imagine you playing on rookie in my career. That's basically how the computer is treating you. All right, they steal, the likelihood for the computer to steal the ball away from you is high as fuck. I've gotten more turnovers in a single quarter more than I've gotten points. All right, and by the end of at least one game, I've had 17 fucking turnovers. All right, and the amount of points I had isn't even close to that type of number. I've had at least that one game. No. Okay, so I had 21 points, all right? That's 6 points off from having 21 fucking turnovers, all right? And I was close to having close to 21 turnovers in a single game. And that's absolutely fucking ridiculous how many turnovers you can get. And the bad thing about it, I've gotten this when I'm a guard. I can understand if you get a lot of turnovers when you're a big man, because, no, it doesn't. It doesn't matter if you're a big man or you're a guard. Point is, the computer in Hall of Fame is absolutely ridiculous, all right? And it doesn't matter. And the only two things that separate the Hall of Fame from the rookie is that no matter what, your teammates are gonna be retarded either way. And I feel like that needs to be improved immensely, because the thing is, your teammates in Hall of Fame are more retarded than they are ever, because the thing is, sometimes they would make shots or take shots that any logical human wouldn't take. They'll take shots in contact knowing damn well there's three people on the 3-point line they can pass it to. And when you call for the ball, when they're about to take a shot that you do not want them to take, you get called for a bad call pass or a bad call for pass or whatever. But the thing is, if they're taking a shot that you do not want them to take, how is that a bad call pass? And I just feel like that's not my fault that the computer is fucking retarded and they'll take shots that they know they shouldn't have taken. And I'd rather give the ball to me and I can fuck up, rather than them fucking up. Because like I said, they're the computer. They're not supposed to fuck up, but they do fuck up. And it's okay for me to fuck up, but for the computer, it's not okay for them to fuck up. And they'll just take shots that they know they shouldn't have taken. They'll take shots in contact. They'll miss shots that they know I know they should have made before. It's not the same way. It's not the same. And I feel like that needs to be changed, and that the Hall of Fame difficulty needs to be revamped in 2K18, because it's just absolutely fucking ridiculous how retarded your team is and how well the team how the computer is able to make shots and how well the computer is able to accumulate so many fucking steals at the end of a game. Yeah, man, and that's it for this video. I didn't want to make this video super long because, you know, like I said, I just didn't want to make this video super long. I have a whole bunch of other things I need to do for today. But I have a couple other things I wrote down for this video. I wanted to then I wanted them to have more variations of gear in the game. So instead of having just regular knee sleeves, I can have longer versions of knee sleeves, shorter and longer versions of socks, and different variations of how the socks look. So instead of them having them all the way up to my knees, all like super like low cut socks and medium cut, I can have like medium cut, low cut type socks where they're not all the way up. They don't look like the socks that I have on in the game. Instead, they're like a little bit lower. I want them to look a little bit taller, a lot more scruffier, like not scruffier, but a lot more scrunched up and stuff like that. I just want there to be different variations of the gear, and I know that they can do this because they did this in other versions of 2K. So if they did this in other versions of 2K, then I know they can do it in NBA 2K18. I know they can. And there's a bunch of other things like redefining the archetype system. And I know a whole bunch of other 2K commentators talked about redefining the archetype system, where they add 3 different types of archetypes, where you can model your player after a certain player in the NBA, and based off of how your player is modeled after, you upgrade those badges prior to it, and it just adds a lot more longevity, I don't know how to say the word, longevity of the game, where you get to play the game over and over and over again. It doesn't get boring, basically what I meant. And a couple other things that I wanted to be inside of the game, just stuff like that. But basically that's it for this video. I know that I haven't been on 2K, or just haven't been uploading consistent for a long time, but you know, with school and other things like that and work, it's kind of gotten in the way, so I haven't been able to do that. There'll be more videos coming out soon. I'm gonna be doing more videos that not relate to 2K, because you know 2K is getting ready to wrap up, and this is the end cycle of 2K. But you know, anyway, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe. Doing all those things literally help my channel grow. Anyway, this has been your boy Drake Jr., aka Drake Chirac, and I see you guys in the meantime. Peace out, bruh.